Hey guys, welcome back. As you saw earlier on in this episode, through the fast mow, we painted up these shelving systems, 3D printed shelves. I was waiting for another set to come in, and I just got an order. I just got an email the other day that said my order was canceled. No idea why. And they refunded me the money, which very nice of them. Only waited 6 weeks, and yeah, I'm done with this 3D printed crap. I'm gonna my next big investment is gonna be a it's gonna be a 3D printer. Because I'm not dealing with this no more. All right, so we painted these up. We dull coated them. We painted them up. And we gave them a little wash, and let me tell you, the wash made a huge difference in this thing. It didn't look right before. Now it looks okay. I mean, you get your face up close enough to this thing where you can actually look inside here. It's not gonna look great, but it's gonna be passable. All right, so there was 3 of them. And as always, I decided that I was going to do something off camera. I'm an idiot. You know, it's YouTube. Why would you want to watch me do it on camera? So when you look through the door on the side that no one can see, there's that one in front of the parts counter window, which after I'm done looking at it is 8 feet too tall. So we'll just call that a ventilation window for the parts room. But I think it looks pretty good. It's going to look good. There's going to be more stuff to come. Not off the 3D printed world. So I'm pretty much done with them. You look through the front. Front windows, you're going to see those in there. And then top. That's going to go in like that. Flatten it out. Going to go in like that, and it's going to, when you look through the other side, you're going to see it. So let's get the glue in these puppies in. This side, you got to flatten out. If you're going to cut these with a pair of snippers like I did, because I don't have a nice jig to cut on. You have the styrenes that fit inside this. Just slide them in just a little bit past where you got to cut and cut it. It'll keep them from squashing the ends down. Like, see where the ends a little squashed down? It'll keep them squashing down. This one I did it that way, and it kept it pretty square. All right, don't worry about these bottom stuff. You're not going to see those. But what I'm going to do is just to give it a little harmoniousness. It just needs a little something. Get the blend a little bit better. They're going to see it anyway. There. But just in case you get a peek of it, it doesn't scream out at you. Alright, so I got, they're on order, supposed to be coming. I got them from Mini Prints, which seems to be the most reliable out of all these 3D guys. I got, coming from Mini Prints, I got a 2 tractors that are going to go inside. I don't know how good they are in person, but I got a set of these Atherns. I found a bunch more of these. I'm getting a few more. Some of these are going to get retouched up because not everything's green. So, and we're going to touch them up a little bit, and we're going to add, probably going to do a red and silver because I'm a Massey Ferguson guy. I own a Massey Ferguson. Put it on a slight angle, kind of get a little bit of it in the back and a little bit in the front. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little slight angle. I'm going to put this, you know how I like the thick stuff. Yeah, it gives a little something, something. And remember in the other one, I hung calendars and stuff inside? I'm going to drop a calendar right there. I probably should have did before I stuck that in there because I can't get my big ass fingers in there. Ooh, excuse my French. We're going to do that at a later date. As soon as I find out what I did with the old prints, I might have to print out more. Not a big deal. I think that's looking pretty good. And since we are pretty much done with the interior for this building, like I said, there's more add-on stuff coming for this building. Like I said, I got those two mini print tractors coming. I have, actually, I think I got 3 mini print tractors coming. I might have 3. I have them on the way. We're going to leave this door open over here. I kind of like it being open. I might take a door and just put a door like it's folded back over there, but you're not going to see that. So we're not going to do that. But I like the door being open because you can see through. I like this door being open too. Gives a little something, something. The lighting in here is pretty on point. Pretty much really all that's really left to do in this thing is just finish putting these windows in. So I think we're going to do that. And this structure's, this structure's complete. There's no more building onto this thing. It's pretty much done. It's just all interior detailing. I got inside this little, so much for that. Charged it 6 months ago. All right, so you can see there's some stuff going on back there. What I ordered for in here was a workbench to go in the back over here, this corner over here, liven this up a little bit. But in reality, you're not going to see that at all. I have some floor jacks and stuff to go in here. I'm probably going to put one tractor right in here with one wheel off, being serviced, and maybe I'll put something over here. You don't really see anything in there. But the funny part is you don't see any of this because this is the side that faces the backdrop. This is the side that's facing the layout. I don't ask. That's just the way I did it. Because when I laid it out, I wanted a specific thing happening with the parking lot and everything else, and like the feed area. The other buildings are pretty much done as well. We'll get those. There's going to be some. I'm going to be putting in some Tichy train group stuff that I built. Got a bunch of sacks and crates, like they came off of a flat car or a car. These boxes, these are going to go in sooner or later, most likely later, because I'm not happy with the way they came out. And as you know, I have the Vallejo wood kit, and I'm going to go through there. A couple of these, one of these might just get shot white, and I'll put some decals on it. But we're gonna go along that route, and I got some brooms. Hey guys, here we are back at it. I got to decal up this building and get it done, and then this building will be ready to get dull coated and the windows put in. I am not a big fan of these Walters decals. I'm just stuck in a dream. Tried something a little different. Probably not going to work, but I give it a shot. I took the microscale microgloss and I hand painted it on to the areas where I wanted to put the decals. Just the areas. And now I'm going to just try sliding these right on it in that spot to see if that helps draw it in. Because I mean, I've tried everything else with these things. And these things are friggin' thick. And I cut these decals down to, I mean, there's no, there'll be no silvering around the outside of these. There's nothing on the outside of these to silver. At the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea. Not too concerned with these because this is kind of this big brick, so it might not show through it all. But on the other building, it looked terrible. It's silvered up. Everything came. It doesn't look really that great. From a distance, it looks fine, but I know it's there, so you know how that works, right? Hey guys, so welcome back. And what we got going on here is we're going to do these 3 decals right there. These take a little while. They take a long time to loosen up. You know, that side didn't pull down as much as I would have liked it to. Pulled in a little bit better. I think these are going to pull in because I'm going to float those things with that solvent, with that microsol. Yeah. I'm gonna fill that little pocket up with microsol. They're gonna float in there. They're gonna be swimming. Don't know if I'll make it back home. I'm just stuck. I see no air underneath them, so we're good. That's that. And what we're going to do is I'm going to give this one more coat, heavy dose of this microsol. Hopefully it pulls in. Hopefully I get that same effect I got on the other side, which I'm much more happy with that than I was with the other. What came out of the other one. Let that sit. I'm gonna come back down in an hour, and I'm gonna give it another little dose of the microsol, and we'll go from there. I have a couple more signs to put up. I'm as happy as I'm going to get with this. But I think the next time I'll I'll look for better decals. If those pull in perfect in the way it is, then it's me, and I just got high gloss the crap out of everything, because I hand brushed where I hung all decals. I hand brushed a Microsoft gloss on there, so we'll see. I don't know if I can. It says I can airbrush this, but it doesn't say if I can thin it or what. It does say I gotta thin it. Just use a couple of drops of water. So I think my next investment is going to be an airbrush, a better airbrush than what I got. So stay tuned for that magic. All right, guys. We'll be back. All right, guys. So here we are. We're back at it. This worked out much better. These actually pulled in, noticeably pulled in. They're not all the way sunk all the way in, but these came out great. So I think with a little wash and a little weather on top of them, you're gonna see a little more definition in them. This is just gonna get one more quick light wash over the top, dark wash over the top, probably just a dark gray. Whole thing gonna get one quick wash of dark gray over the top, and then we'll go from there. So we're gonna do. There's only 2 decals left to do. I'm actually considering going dirty and just slipping this in here. It fits. So guess what? We have 3 more decals to do, because that one's going there. We're gonna do this decal now. What I'm not gonna do is the one no parking sign. I'm just going a little lazy on that, and I'm going to just I'm just gonna put that on here. I'll let that sit in there. As I've said about a dozen times already, I'm not a big fan of these Walters decals. I think they're just really thick, and they really don't contour too much to the buildings. But they are what they are. Tell you don't do this stuff after you have coffee. I don't know why I do this stuff after I have coffee. I'm just gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. I gotta get ready to go out. And before I go out, I'll give this a little adjust. What I mean by that is I'll hit it with a little microsol over the top of it. And then when I get home, I'll hit it again with another microsol. I'm just stuck in a dream. Yep, I'll give that a couple minutes, and I'll come right back. And then hopefully tonight we can dust this down. We can give this the quick wash it needs again with the dull, the light gray, and then because I want to fill these cracks a little bit more, and then hopefully get a little bit into these decals to give them a little more definition. We'll be back. Hey guys, so the other side came out pretty good. I mean, appearance wise they look good, but they're just really thick to do what other decals would do. Some of the other like I might just for giggles throw a Pennsylvania Railroad keystone up there. But you'll see how it sinks in. These for some reason these just don't like to sink in. They don't like to really conform to the shape of the model. I mean, these in here did. I literally flooded that recess with microsol, and it took them hours to dry, and they pulled in somewhat. So that's that. But this is all gonna get shot with dull coat when I'm done. I don't know if I'm gonna hit these with dull coat first, or I'm gonna give it a quick wash and then hit a dull coat on it. I don't like loading up a lot of finishes on this thing. Kind of makes them look a little heavy, and that's kind of not what I want.
At the bottom of the ocean, I'm at the bottom of the sea.
I don't know why I can't just leave it alone. Hit it with the microsol, and then we'll dull coat everything. All right, guys. So we'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Here it is. We're just finishing this thing up. This is the final push. We just gotta put these windows in, and then we are all done. I'm very happy to say that. I just feel like I've been like standing in space for a little bit. So we're gonna finish this up. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna go and do it. All right. Let's go into the hyper mode. Well, guys, there it is. The windows are in. Got a little bit of the glue on some of the windows, but they just look like dirty windows. Well, that's what they're supposed to look like. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. The interior, I got a couple of tractors coming. I'll put one in here and one in there. Another tractor in there. I got some other flotsam to go in there, but pretty much this build is done. Just like the other ones, we got the other building is complete. This building is pretty much complete. The only thing left to go on here is just these little drain pipes, but we're gonna wait for that. And then yeah, she's finished. She is all Dunsky. Well, guys, thanks for watching again. Like and subscribe, please. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Pump me up in the algorithm. And as always, thanks for watching, and catch you later.